Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Sharifa Elia Natasha and today I will introduce you to our company named Chawadinun. Chawadinun is a retail and manufacturing company that specializes in trendy and eco-friendly canvas, tote bags, and pencil cases. Our products are designed especially for students and young professionals who want to stay organized while expressing their personal style. So what makes us different? We combine durability, affordability, and trendy designs with the use of eco-friendly canvas materials. So our business located in Bandar Hili, Melaka is a vibrant hub for culture and commerce. We started with a paid up capital of 100,000 ringgit, equally contributed by our four partners. Now, let me introduce the key people behind Sawadinun, our team of directors. So first we have our CEO. We have Najwa Shafika here. She's in charge of leading the company, setting strategic goals and ensuring everything runs smoothly. Next is Siti Ain Afifa, our Chief Operating Officer. She manages our production process and makes sure operations are efficient and on track. And we have myself, CFO. My name is Sharifa Natasha. She takes care of budgeting, financial records, and monitors our cash flow to keep the business financially stable. And lastly, we have Rushdina Riziman, our CMO. She handles all marketing efforts from promotions to social media to boost brand awareness and drive sales. Now, let's move on to the details on production for our two main products, the tote bag and the pencil case. First, we have our tote bag, priced at RM16. It is made from durable canvas material, designed to last, and comes with an inner pocket and reinforced handles for extra strength and convenience. It is perfect for carrying books, laptops, or daily essentials. We estimate to sell 200 units in quarter 1 2026 and 250 units in quarter 2 2026. Our estimated opening inventory is 30 units at the end of the quarter 4 2025, and our estimated closing inventory is to be 40 units at the end of quarter 1 and 50 units at the end of quarter 2. Next, we have our pencil case, priced at RM10. It features a compact design with inner lining and high quality zip closure, both functional and stylish. We estimate to sell 300 units in quarter 1 2026 and 350 units in quarter 2 2026. Our estimated opening inventory is 40 units at the end of quarter 4 2025, and our estimated closing inventory is to be 50 units at the end of quarter 1 and 60 units at the end of quarter 2 2026.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Najwa, and for my part, I will be explaining the direct material budget and direct labor budget. Let's start with the direct material budget. For the tote bag, we use two main materials. Material A is canvas fabric, which costs RM12 per meter, and we require 0.5 meter for each tote bag. Material B is sewing thread, which costs RM3 per spool, and each tote bag requires 0.1 spool. As for the pencil case, we also use two materials. Material C is cotton fabric, priced at RM10 per meter, and each pencil case needs 0.3 meter. Material D is a zip, which costs RM0.80 cent per piece, and we use one zip per pencil case. Now, moving on to the direct labor budget. For the tote bag, we require two types of labor. The first is the fabric cutter, who is responsible for cutting and measuring the canvas fabric. The second one is the sewing technician, who handles the sewing and finishing process. As for the pencil case, we also need two types of labor. The production assistants, which assists with the basic preparation and production of the pencil case. The second one is the finishing specialist, who focuses on the final touches and quality checking. Next, let's start with the factory overhead cost. For quarter 1, we have a fixed cost of RM150 ringgit, which is for sewing machine maintenance. This cost remains the same for quarter 2. Next, we have the variable costs, which include water and electricity expenses. In quarter 1, the total for water and electricity is RM200. For quarter 2, water and electricity cost increases to RM250 ringgit. When we combine both fixed and variable costs, the total factory overhead cost is RM350 ringgit for quarter 1 and RM400 ringgit for quarter 2. Now, let's move on to the selling and administrative costs. For both quarters, we have a fixed cost of RM100 allocated for social media marketing to promote our products online. The variable cost comes from packaging expenses, which increases in quarter 2 due to higher production. In quarter 1, the packaging cost is Rm310 ringgit, while for quarter 2, the packaging cost rises to Rm375 ringgit. So, the total selling and administrative cost is Rm410 ringgit for quarter 1 and Rm475 ringgit for quarter 2. Now, let's start with the sales budget. For the tote bag, we expect to sell 200 units in quarter 1 and 250 units in quarter 2 at a selling price of Rm16 per unit. This gives us a total sale of Rm3,200 for quarter 1 and 4,000 for quarter 2. As for the pencil case, we plan to sell 300 units in quarter 1 and 350 units in quarter 2 at Rm10 per unit. So, the sales for pencil case would be Rm3,000 in quarter 1 and 3,500 in quarter 2. Altogether, the total expected sales revenue for both products in the first 2 quarters is Rm13,700 ringgit. Now, moving on to the production budget. For the tote bag, our expected sales are 200 units in quarter 1 and 250 units in quarter 2. After deducting the opening stock of 50 units, the final production needed is 510 tote bags. For the pencil case, we expect to sell 300 units in quarter 1 and 350 units in quarter 2. After subtracting the opening stock of 40 units, we will need to produce 720 pencil cases. In total, the production required for both products is 1,230 units across quarter 1 and quarter 2.
Now, I will present the operation budget for quarter 1 and quarter 2 of 2026. Starting with the sales budget. In quarter 1, we plan to sell 200 unit tote bag at 60 ringgit that earning 3,200 and 300 of pencil case at 10 ringgit giving 3,000. Next, in quarter 2, 250 tote bag for 4,000 and 350 pencil case for 3,500. The total expected sales revenue for both quarters is 13,700. Next is production budget. To meet sales and maintain stock, production is planned tote bag 510 units and pencil case 720 units. All total of production requirement of 1,230 units for both products. Now, we go to the direct material usage budget. To produce 510 tote bag, we need 255 units of material A, 51 units of material B. To produce 720 pencil case, we need 216 of material C and lastly 720 of material D. Moving to the direct material purchase budget. After adjusting for opening and closing stock, the material to be purchased are 265 units of material A costing 3,180 ringgit. Next, 50 units of material B costing 159 ringgit. 224 units of material C costing 2,240 ringgit. And lastly, material D 740 unit costing 592. Total material purchase cost is 6,171. Finally, the direct labor cost budget. For 510 tote bag and 720 pencil case, tote bag labor cost is 2,550. Pencil case labor cost is 2,370. Total direct labor cost is 4,920. That's all from me. That concludes the operation budget for section 3.1 to 3.5.
Now, let's take a look at the company's overhead costs for the first quarters of 2026. Factory overhead increased from 350 in quarter 1 to 400 in quarter 2, mainly due to higher electricity costs. The overhead absorption rate is 61% per unit. Selling and admin expenses rose slightly from 410 to 435, with packaging costs increasing, but fixed marketing costs staying the same. Total selling and admin expenses for both quarters were 885 ringgit. Let's review Chawla Dinun's company financial performance for the first quarters of 2026. In quarter 1, the company made 6,200 ringgit in sales, but due to high production costs and poor cost control, it recorded a net loss of 5,051 ringgit. The loss was mainly caused by high raw material and labor costs with relatively low sales. In quarter 2, performance improved.
sales increased to 7,500 ringgit and production costs were reduced to 4,452 ringgit. With better inventory and production management, the company achieved a net profit of 1,607 ringgit.